The best foods to get rid of fatigue. Feeling tired all day, even if you sleep for a few hours, is not healthy. Not only because you cannot do anything that you had planned, but also because the body suffers from fatigue and your defenses get lower, which causes diseases in the long run. In order to prevent this problem, there are different natural alternatives. Find out about the best foods to get rid of fatigue in this article. Causes of fatigue. There are different reasons for why a person gets fatigued or tired easily. The most frequent ones are anemia, sleep problems, insomnia, apnea, narcolepsy, pain, allergies, like asthma, hypothyroidism, depression, alcohol consumption, stress, and taking certain medications, antihistamines, anxiolytics, antidepressants, diuretics, and steroids. Chronic fatigue syndrome is more common than you might think, especially in popular cities in the world and in people between the ages of 25 and 45. It is a condition that starts with symptoms similar to those of the flu and can have a duration of more than 6 months. The degree of fatigue to determine if a person has this problem would be that their ability to do daily activities gets reduced by 50. It can affect the central nervous system, as well as the immune system and neuroendocrine. Tips to get rid of fatigue. The first thing you should do is correct what is known as normal causes of fatigue, in other words, physical exertion, lack of sleep, emotional tension, or poor dietary habits. Vitamin supplements don't resolve the problem by themselves, but they can be a huge help during the process. Some tips to are: sleep between 6 and 10 hours a day and pay attention to the quality of your sleep. Have a varied and balanced diet. Drink a lot of fluids. To moderate physical activity 2 or 3 times a week. Meditate or do relaxation techniques. Don't change your sleep cycles or wakefulness. Avoid excessive consumption of alcohol or tobacco. Don't leave the house without eat breakfast. Eat every 3 hours. Don't drink too much caffeine, whether it's coffee, tea, or soft drinks. Don't drink energy drinks or combine them with alcohol. The best foods to get rid of fatigue and tiredness. Oatmeal. All grains are good for giving you energy, but oatmeal has B-complex vitamins that will help you be more awake all day. We suggest oatmeal for children and athletes especially. People who are overweight should eat it with caution. Half a cup a day, 2 large tablespoons, is the proper amount, and it's best for breakfast. Meats. Include red and white meat, and fish in your meals to give your body iron, which will prevent anemia. Meat also has tryptophan, an amino acid that is in charge of increasing serotonin, a neurotransmitter that acts as a powerful antidepressant and has good effects against insomnia. Fish is highly recommended because of its amounts of omega-3 fatty acids. The suggested amount is a medium serving a day, best in a day, of the different groups, mixed together. Walnuts. This is one of the most energy-filled nuts there is. They have calories, but the good part is that they are a good source of B vitamins and omega-3. The recommended serving of walnuts is 2 handfuls a day, if you are overweight. If that is not your problem, you can double the amount. Pasta. This energy-filled food is a favorite among high-competition athletes because it has a large amount of carbohydrates, starch. Eat whole wheat noodles because they are assimilated more healthily into the body. Obese or people who want to lose weight cannot eat a plate of pasta more than 2 times a week. Chocolate. It has a high amount of calories, but also a lot of fats and sugar, which is why you should be careful with how much you eat. We suggest dark chocolate because it has antioxidant properties. Chocolate also has stimulating substances that help lift your mood. 20 to 30 grams a day is enough. Chia seeds and linseed. They are rich in omega-3 and omega-9 and other nutrients, which make them superfoods to get rid of fatigue and tiredness. You can include them in any kind of meal like soups, sauces, salads, cakes, etc. We recommend eating 2 tablespoons a day. Lentils. They have a lot of nutrients, especially iron and carbohydrates. Even though this is a food that is more related to the cold and winter, we recommend consuming it in the summer and spring. You can enjoy cold lentils in salads or hamburgers. In order to take better advantage of vegetable iron, you will also need to consume vitamin C. This is solved with an orange for dessert. A cup a week is perfect. Banana. Bananas have more carbohydrates than other fruits and also amino acids that boost the formation of serotonin, which has an antidepressant effect. You have to be careful because it will make you gain weight if you eat them every day, but since bananas have potassium and other nutrients, a small amount a day is okay. Bread. Always choose whole or multi-grains because these have the most healthy carbohydrates, in contrast to bread made with refined flour. It will give you energy for longer and B-complex vitamins. Eat bread in the morning with breakfast to start the day with all of your batteries recharged. The proper serving is 3 slices if you want to lose weight or 6 if you are at a normal weight.